and welcome to the show. Today I'm going to be taking a look at something a little bit different. This is admittedly not the most inspiring name, Mini Racer Car Shop Simulator. This is the prologue kind of a demo, if you will. The idea is pretty straightforward. I've seen plenty of games run with this idea. You run a shop selling something and you try and make money and grow your shop, etc, etc. Now, I never particularly played any of them in the past, although I have seen various ones. However, of course, naturally this one is more interesting to me because, well, it's about toy cars, and what easier way to get me interested in a game than, well, cars, and especially model cars. So yeah, that is the gist of it. You run a shop, you try and make money selling toy cars. The idea is, like I said, pretty straightforward. We can go here. We can buy various vehicles. Again, this is a prologue, a demo, so you haven't got everything unlocked. But let's say, currently we are selling this thing over here, the Vortex, and we are selling this thing over here, the Firestorm. Now, we could buy some more shelves and the like, but for now, we're going to buy 2 cases of them and 2 cases of them, and how much money do I have? I have enough to be doing that. So let's buy them. So we will have this, and we have this for stock tomorrow, because, as you can see, I've played a few days. We pick up a box, we can carry... Well, this is my way of doing it. I mean, it's not the best way to do it, in terms of it looks a bit messy. However, I can't be bothered carrying boxes backwards and forwards, so if I put the boxes next to where they're needed, the customers don't care. You know, it's all about maximum laziness, if you ask me. So you get the idea. So you buy the cars, you put them on here, and then you set the price. The higher the make of car, if you will, the more you can charge for it. You can try and make profit, etc. After a little bit of faffing around, this seems to be about right in terms of prices. I can get $50 for that one, get $60 for that one. We have some parts over here. I can only really seem to get 10 from these, so we go and fill that up with some turbo packs, and I've got some of those hanging around. And then, you know, we can open the shop, and that is easy enough. Although, admittedly, you know, this bit here is all fairly straightforward. One of the more fun aspects of this one is you can build and customize the cars. As you can see over here, I have various bits and pieces. In fact, this one here is the car that I am keeping at the moment because it's got my sort of fastest combination of parts. We can put it on the little stand here, and as you can see, there are different parts with different stats. The better bits you get, the faster your car will go. So what we're going to do is, if we press B on this, we can open up one of these. So we will get the car, and every time you open one of these, you get a car and you get a part. Now that part can be a basic part, so in this one here it's just normal suspension, or it can be better quality parts, essentially. So the hope is that you can get better and better, or you can get better parts, you can modify the car, and then you can customize it, and then you can sell the cars for more. Now, unfortunately for this, I can't really do all that much. Well, I say that, actually, no, this suspension is slightly better than the default suspension. So you put it on here, for example, the handling goes plus 15. So you have a slightly better car. Now, what you can do is you can send the car around a test track. Unfortunately, I can't drive it. You can't drive the cars. They're not sort of like remote control, player controlled things. If the car goes quick, the faster the car goes around here, you know, the more value it has, essentially. I mean, this has only got one upgrade. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the display shelf here to sell the car individually. Now, the basic, I say the pack car is $60. So I'm going to try and sell this for... I don't know whether I'm going to get away with selling it for like 62. The reason why... You know, these packs have a random part that comes with it. It could be a really valuable part, it could not be, whereas this is like a known quantity. You know what it's got that comes with it. We have magic labels. Again, it is a demo. Let's not ask too many questions. Here, for example, we can open the car. What have we got going on here? Nothing particularly exciting. So we just have a car with a normal... I think that is the default chassis, isn't it? Yeah. Not particularly great, so it's literally nothing I can do. Nothing we can do with this one here, so we will nick that. So I can't really, realistically sell this car for any more. Now, I'm going to... I don't think... I'm curious as to whether... I don't think I can sell this for $60. In theory, I shouldn't be able to, because, you know, you can't really get anything like, I guess that's the worst you could ever get. There's a chance you will be getting better parts from there. So let's open another one. Come on, give me something exciting. Oh, you're not doing anything fun. You're giving me boring stuff. You're giving me standard tyres. I guess we'll try. I think this is a little bit ambitious, really, getting $60 for these. No, I probably shouldn't sell all the stock that I have got currently going on. Hello, Eve. I have a cat. You going to help me build a car? Ooh, different suspension again. Is it any good suspension? No, but it's slightly modified. Although what I could do, for example, is... So the suspension that came out is slightly better than the basic one. Well, what I could do is then go put it on this car. This car doesn't have any fancy suspension. So now this has got a combination of parts. So we're going to modify this one here. It has got a better chassis and better suspension, and it's got a better turbo on the back of it. Right, so this thing is now significantly faster. This thing is now pretty worthless, but we can put it on here and we'll try again. If any of these cars sell for 60, I'll be impressed. But, you know, we'll give it a go. We'll open one more of these. Ooh, and now we have got some different tyres going on with this one. Okay, now, do we want to put the different tyres on this supercar thing that we've got going on? So if we dump this down here, we get the tyres. These are apparently better tyres. Ooh, it's got 75 handling now. We can install that on this car. Fantastic. We will put that back down. We will then go and try and flog it for 60. This is more of a curiosity. I don't think they will sell, but it's worth a go. Then what we can go and do, pick this one here up. Estimated value is 85. It will go for more than that. The boosted price of your car from previous event or test drive will be updated, you know, because it's now been changed. So we will send the car off underway. Jesus, that is pretty fast. Now, as it stands currently, all we can do is just send the cars for a test. I believe there are going to be events that you can like enter your car in, and you know, I don't know how you can potentially earn money from that way, entering cars in events, or potentially you can earn money by hosting events and having people come and bring their cars to them, and all of that kind of good stuff. As it is, though, we're using this to try and make your vehicle more valuable. So in this case, this car here could sell for $120, I reckon. So well over twice the price. Admittedly, we've had to open a bunch of packs to get different parts and all of that. Now, we don't just have to be opening those. We could then go and take one of these turbo packs and see what comes out of it. Nothing particularly exciting. But what I could do then, for example, so they're fairly cheap to buy. So let's say we take this one here. We were selling for like $62. Let's say we now go and put a turbo on it. Well, now it's going considerably faster. So the hope would be that we can now take this and maybe instead of maybe we charge 70 for that one. Okay, so like I haven't done the maths to figure it all out, but you know, in theory, you could be buying you could buy these packs on their own, and again, you have potential for getting high quality parts come out of those. Buy the cars, mush them together, and sell a load of custom cars. That's why. Or you can just go just sell as much as you want. You can get as detailed or as not as you want to be. So we will just continue on to the next day. We made some money from that. So next day, I don't quite know how the racing events work as such. I mean, we have one star car body to participate. Well, we've got a 2-star car, I think, going on. Yeah, we do. I guess we could possibly make up one ourselves before we open the shop. So I should make up a 1-star car. Ooh, you've come with something funky. Sure. Let's go and stick that in there. I mean, it's slightly faster. Sure, I guess that's something. Oh no, wait. I know why that's 2-star. We need to make one of those Aqua Vertex cars going on. What? I'm an idiot. Shush. Okay. Well, this one here is slightly better than standard, so 65 for you. Let's just grab one of these. And you've got some wheels. Ooh, okay, you got some shiny wheels. Cool. We can chuck you down there and put some better wheels. Ooh, we got very gold. Sure, you know what? We'll have a very gold. We'll have a very gold car. Oh, okay, we haven't done any of that kind of thing. That sounds like you can win cars and so on from battles. Right. Open the store. At the moment, I'm just playing around building toy cars, which you absolutely can do. I don't know if I now take this and then go and run this. Okay, so if we just do this, we can just send you around. Ignore, the shop is open. Don't mind me. It takes a little while for people to filter in, so I might as well go and send this car around this morning and see what we can do with it. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how the events work. It's not. I don't even know if they really are happening as of yet in the sort of demo. If you can clearly see that this car is nowhere near as fast as the other one that I have got going on. Now, you may be able to make one of these cars. You know, you can try and turn one of these into an absolute monster if you so wished, and voila, that is considerably slower. However, you know, we made some money on this one. Oh, people want to buy things. Hello, do not mind me. I was playing with cars. That reckons. Oh, you know what? Let's just sell it for 62. Screw it. If no one does anything with it, never mind. Right. Hello. What can I help you with? Oh, you want some? Yeah. You also have to play cashier and the like. That does happen. So that is the track that we've got going on. Unfortunately, as much as it looks fun, these circuits are like pre-built things. If we go here, for example, you buy the racetracks that you then place down, but they are pre-built, they are preset in the demo. Whether there's going to be a way to build them yourselves further down the line, I do not know. Does anybody want any of the custom cars? Hello. Right, oh wow, you literally bought a turbo and that was it. Very boring. Very boring indeed. Do you want any of these? No. Okay, they seem a little bit too expensive for you lot at the moment. You might want the vortex over there. Yes. Well done. Okay, you've bought a bunch of stuff. What have you bought? You have bought. Okay, you bought both of them. They are both a Firestorm and an Aqua. Fantastic. And now I have to give you some money. Hello. How are you doing? You've also bought one of each. Fantastic stuff. Did I see some of the custom ones are gone? Nope. You wanted a turbo. Okay, we'll give you some of the change. No, none of the custom. I think the custom one. Oh, one of them's gone. By the looks of it. You bought the custom Aqua. The other ones, yeah, the other ones are too expensive. So let's drop you down to see. It was a little bit ambitious. So yeah, you kind of lose out a little bit. Potentially, you can make more money from them, depending on what parts you get, of course. But yeah, there is absolutely no guarantee. Hello. Hello. What have you bought? You've just bought a normal car. Hopefully we will make enough money that just wanting turbos. That's a really big box. You could have just. It's pretty small. Hello. Are you going to also carry a massive box for your individual? Yeah, you are. I'm not going to ask too many questions going on there. Hello, you're just checking out the track. It doesn't seem to do anything when you go out there, but, you know, it's something. No, these are too expensive. Damn it. It's worth a try. As I said, worth a try. Let's try get them going for 50. So, it's difficult. I don't know if you're really going to make a huge amount of money making custom cars. It's more for, like, own a personal preference, if you will. Hello. Yes, I don't mind me. I was just farting around with car prices and everything. I mean, we're still making some money. That's what we need. You've also bought a turbo. Why does everyone pay in $50 bills? Christ. Hello. You bought one of each, I'm going to guess. You will also notice that I have been on the relatively lazy side with my pricing because it's just much easier if everything is a nice round number. Right, they can go there. Throw the box away. Oh, there's a door there. Don't mind me. We'll put one of those out on the shelf. I do actually need to restock stuff. Oh, that box is empty. Go away. Yep, I got more of them. I got more of them. Hold on, I can see you waving your credit card around. Would you like a box? Can't really throw the box. Yes, I'll take your money now. Hello. Okay, got that one for you. You've bought one of each as well. That works. Fantastic. It's almost getting to night time. God, yeah, they're not interested in those custom ones. Alright, you've bought a car and a turbo, I'm going to guess. Right, hello. Are the custom ones? No, they've sold the one that was half decent. We've sold. The other ones, not interested in so far. Right, I'm going to try and chuck out the boxes. And remember to chuck out the boxes. Because it took me a while to figure out that you could... I don't know if it's actually still spawned. Oh, no, it does despawn. I didn't realise there was a bin, so I just chucked all my empty boxes out the back of the shop. And, yeah, I mean, it worked. It just wasn't particularly smart. And I was worried I might break something. Although the game has ran fairly smoothly. Me throwing boxes everywhere didn't break it. You... Stop paying with $50 for a $10 turbo. Oh, Christ. Right, okay, well, at least that was a bit more reasonable. But still. Right, so no one's interested in these. These are just too expensive. Whereas, yeah, if we sell the actual cars... I'm actually surprised. I'm surprised how far down they've got to go. I had a feeling this one here was slightly better than the... I guess it's the hope for better parts. Alright, what do we actually need? Oh, we sold a good amount of turbos. Don't chuck the empty box outside. Remember to go and put it in the bin properly. Right, turbos are gone. On to there. Fantastic. We got through a lot of the... Oh no, there's still a couple of those. Got through a lot of the vortex... the aqua, sorry. They're all called vortex, I think. So... You know, there we've gone through a day. We've actually made a good chunk of money here. So what we could do, at the moment, again, we can only buy the basic stuff, but let's say we can buy another shelf. Here we go. Let's get this. Where do I want this shelf to be? Let's say we make another little display here, and then we can go to buy that, pick that up, right, and try and be as neat as I can, which is, it's me we're talking about here, not very neat. So now what we can then go and do is cars. I mean, a couple of boxes of those are pretty good. A couple of boxes of those are pretty good. Let's buy a couple of boxes of them. And screw it, let's buy a couple of boxes of them. Let's have one of everything. You know? Oh, God. Right. Golden Racer. Sure. Go. You can fill up that one. Hopefully this will work. We know these sell well. So we'll chuck you in the corner. And you can go ahead. No idea what to price the new car's at. It will be a fair bit of guessworking. Right. Firestorm. You sell pretty well. You can go there. It's a bit a hodgepodge and mess. That about sums up my shop running abilities here. Right, you sit there. More cars. Right, come here. Rhino, you can sit on this shelf. That will mean that'll be one empty box. Go away. And then we will have one more of these. So I reckon... Well, these are like the same tier as the Aqua, so I reckon that'll be 50. Will be about as much as I can realistically hope to charge for it. Whereas the golden cars are the tier 2. So, I reckon, I mean, it's ambitious, but 60 seems to be the amount. They were selling fairly well. We weren't having a problem selling them, so I guess we are going to go with that, 50 and 60 for the 2 tiers of cars. Oh. And then, yeah, see what happens. And yeah, I guess this lot here, hopefully that'll work. Don't know. Start the next day. Right. Go on then. Open the shop. The game has autosaved, thank you. I will also say that artwork is terrifying. I would like to change that. As far as like shop expanding and all that kind of thing going on, I don't know what we might see. I don't know whether you can expand your shop, whether you'll be able to build it bigger and better and have more sorts of displays and so on. This is just a demo. Or prologue, whatever you want to call it. I guess slightly bit more to it than a simple demo. I mean, it's one of those weirdly addictive ones, and I do like the the ability to build your custom car, like building up your cars, trying to make really fast ones for yourself, and potentially trying to make some money. It does look a bit difficult to realistically make much money from just custom cars, with a large amount of value, I guess, in these packs being the potential for the random part. Once the part has been seen, they're not actually worth as much. Like even at $45, they're actually still making quite. That's not a bad amount of money you're making for them. I don't know how much they are. How much are they each? Okay, 180 for 6. So yeah, it's not the worst. It's not the worst selling them like that. But it's the whole risk versus reward. Again, it's a prologue. How challenging the economy might be for this, no idea. That is stuff that we are going, potentially find out. I like the idea though. I like the idea, and yeah, as I said, this is just one of those weirdly addictive ones. Like how you say that, if I put that price up to 51 from when I was prattling around, if I put the price up to 51, you would say it was unbelievably expensive. What do you reckon to that? Yep, okay. That seems to work. Fantastic. You bought 2. Wonderful stuff. Have that there. There you go. And you there. Whoa! You've bought 2. Wow, you've bought a lot of... Oh, you bought one of the custom ones. Hello! You have spent the most money of anybody in my shop so far at a single order. Fantastic. Thank you. I guess 45. Okay, 45 is working for those custom ones. Oh, you've actually paid with a sensible amount of money. I'm impressed. Well done. You paid reasonably. Oh, I love it. I love it when someone pays a reasonable amount. Hello. What have you been buying? Oh, you bought a custom one and a turbo. Well, or I say a custom one. More an open one than a custom one at this point. Okay, what have we got on here? We've sold one of those. Still, the basic ones are the way to go, pretty much. The custom, yeah, all the 45 was enough to get rid of the opened ones. You're not losing money basically with them. You're just not making anywhere near as much money as you could. What have you bought? A Rhino and a turbo. That's more out of curiosity than than anything. You've also, just been sensible here. I mean, I'm going to go and nab one of these for myself because I'm curious. I was hoping, I was hoping we were going to get something cool, but no. Does this car have ears? I have questions. I think it does. Oh, it's just a normal motor. Oh, I was hoping it was at least something different. It might have been like a crazy 2-star motor, but yes, again, I see you with the credit card. It was worth a go, all right. Yes. Hello. Oh, wait. I've got to be here. What have you bought? You've just bought one of the custom cars. That's fine. Not as much excitement. Oh, God, there's a big queue. Hello. I will take your money. Yeah, me being lazy. Just having nice, even numbers. Because who wants to deal with change? It's as few clicks as possible is what we're going for. Oh, no, not that. There you go. Thankfully, the game won't let you make a mistake. You can't accidentally give someone too much change. Or too little change and have them, get angry at you or anything. What? You're just wandering out here. It's a cool track, I know. Yeah? Alright. That's fine. Oh god, we're out of these things again. They're the basic car, and they just sell incredibly well. That's still going over there. Ignore the box. It's just the most efficient way to store things. Oh, you just wanted a turbo. Well, you know, I get it. What have you been? Okay. I could probably figure it out from what you've been buying. Can anybody beat the 200 quid spent? No. That's fine. Oh, we are now coming towards the end of the day. Come on, somebody wants to spend more than 200 quid. I know you do. I'm going to go and open a turbo pack and see if I get anything cool out of it. I think that's just the default one. That's fine. Oh, yes, hello. What did you want? $40, that'll do. You bought the custom. Well, I say the custom. It could be a custom. The opened race car. Yes, enjoy your massive boxes. There's just so many boxes going on here. We'll chuck them out. So yeah, those prices seem to work. Honestly. Oh, we're out of the firestorm. Have some more. And I mean, maybe I should put these boxes on the counter and people can use them. Right. Yep, you've got your stuff. No, it's not. You're not got a record. We're trying to beat the $200 at a single sale. I don't know what's like. People do seem to buy. Like most people that come in seem to buy something. You've gone for 100. Well, you know what? It's pretty good. Oh, I thought I did click on that. Never mind. We'll just add a few extra zeros on the purchase. No one's going to notice that one, right? Oh, I think everyone's gone for the day. And there you have it. It is very much one of those kind of addictive ones that you end up spending longer than you realise on. And I'm definitely curious to see what this is like when it comes out fully. I like the being able to build your own sort of custom cars. As I said, as far as a way to make money, it's not the most efficient, but it is a fun way to distract yourself trying to get faster and faster cars. And you know, while I haven't figured out quite how they work, there are racing events that will take place. So you're incentivized to kind of build up your own garage of cars and so on while making money and functioning as a shop, etc. Yeah, it's a fun little shop sim, and it turns out I like model cars and the like. So yeah, this is going to be the one that captures my attention. I'm going to look forward to playing more of this when it actually comes out. So there we go. That is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.